Welcome to Change Grow, where we help you navigate the world of wealth and status. Life is full of challenges, some of which are small and inconsequential, while others can be overwhelming and daunting. However, not all challenges are created equal. Some challenges are merely inconvenient, requiring a bit of effort and patience to overcome, while others can disrupt our lives significantly. The former can range from everyday nuisances to unexpected setbacks that can cause stress and frustration, but they are ultimately manageable. Managing these inconvenient but manageable challenges requires a positive outlook, resourcefulness, and problem-solving skills. While they may seem like minor obstacles at first glance, they can accumulate over time and affect our well-being if left unaddressed. In this article, we will explore the common challenges that fall into this category and provide practical tips and strategies on how to handle them effectively. By taking a proactive approach and adopting a growth mindset, we can turn these challenges into opportunities for personal growth and development. It is a well-known fact that the decisions we make have a significant impact on our lives. If we make poor choices, we could end up in trouble, and this is especially true in today's fast-paced world. Some people seem to be prone to making mistakes that lead them to misery, and part of the problem is their inability to recognize and prevent their errors in judgment. Fortunately, there are steps we can take to avoid getting into trouble in the first place. One way is by learning from other people's experiences and understanding the most common problems that people face. That's why we're here at aux.com, a place where future billionaires come to get inspired, to give you a rundown of 10 problems you never want to deal with and how to fix them before it's too late. One of the most common problems that people face is financial trouble. According to the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, 66% of the American population is considered financially illiterate. This means that many people struggle to manage their finances and often live paycheck to paycheck, which can be extremely stressful and take a toll on their mental and physical health. Budgeting is a crucial step in getting a better handle on your finances. By tracking your expenses and prioritizing your spending, you can identify areas where you can cut back and save money. However, if budgeting seems too overwhelming for you, seeking professional help from a financial advisor can be a good idea. They can help you develop a plan to get back on track before things spiral out of control. Another problem that can lead to misery is toxic relationships, whether it's with a partner, family member, or friend. Dealing with toxic people can be emotionally taxing and draining, which is why it's essential to set boundaries and communicate your needs clearly. However, if this doesn't work, the best thing you can do for your mental health is to let go and cut ties with the person causing you trouble. Navigating different kinds of relationships in your life can be challenging, and that's why we have resources available on our app, the Change Grow, to help you tackle this issue regularly. By learning how to communicate effectively, understand others' perspectives, and surround yourself with positive and supportive people, you can build healthy relationships that enrich your life. Remember, if you're a genuine and good person, you deserve to be in a healthy and happy relationship. So make it a priority before it becomes too hard to let go. Dealing with legal troubles can be incredibly stressful and overwhelming. It can disrupt your daily life and even have long-term consequences. The legal system can be complicated and confusing, which is why seeking legal advice is crucial. Don't try to handle the situation on your own, as it could potentially make things worse. It's important to find an experienced lawyer who specializes in the area of law you need help with. They can guide you through the legal process, explain your options, and help you make informed decisions. Be honest and transparent with your lawyer, as they can only help you if they have all the necessary information. If you can't afford a lawyer, there are legal aid organizations and pro bono services that may be able to help. It's worth doing some research to find out what resources are available in your area. Remember that legal troubles can be mentally and emotionally draining, so taking care of yourself is important. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family who can provide emotional support. Try to find healthy ways to cope with stress, such as exercise or meditation. In the case of criminal charges, it's important to know your rights and to exercise them. You have the right to remain silent and to have an attorney present during any questioning. Don't say or do anything that could incriminate yourself, and don't sign any documents without consulting with a lawyer first. Dealing with legal troubles can be a long and difficult process, but with the right support and resources, you can get through it. Remember that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Addiction is a complex issue that affects people from all walks of life. It can be a result of a variety of factors, including genetics, environmental influences, and mental health issues. Whether it's drugs, alcohol, gambling, or even social media, addiction can take over your life and cause serious harm to both yourself and those around you. The road to recovery from addiction can be challenging, but it is possible with the right help and support. It's important to seek help as soon as possible if you or someone you know is struggling with addiction. There are many resources available, such as addiction treatment centers, support groups, and counseling services. One of the challenges of addiction is that it can come in many different forms, and it can be difficult to recognize when it's become a problem. Some people may be able to use drugs or alcohol recreationally without developing an addiction, while others may become addicted after just one use. It's important to be aware of the signs of addiction and to seek help if you suspect that you or someone you know may be struggling. One way to prevent addiction is to keep dopamine in check. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in the brain's reward system. When we engage in activities that make us feel good, such as eating, exercising, or using drugs or alcohol, dopamine is released in the brain, causing us to feel pleasure and reinforcing the behavior. However, when we engage in these activities too frequently or in excessive amounts, our brains can become overstimulated, leading to addiction. It's important to be mindful of the activities that are triggering dopamine release and to find healthier ways to cope with stress and boredom. The effects of social media addiction can be more profound than what most people realize. Spending hours upon hours scrolling through social media feeds can negatively impact your mental and emotional well-being, and it's important to understand the gravity of this issue. In recent years, social media has become a ubiquitous aspect of modern life, and it's easy to get swept up in the constant flow of information and images. Unfortunately, this addiction can cause severe mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety, leading to a low attention span and low dopamine levels. It's important to be aware of how much time you spend on social media and take steps to limit your usage. This might mean taking a break from social media altogether, or setting specific times of day to check your feeds. If you find that your social media usage is causing problems in your life, it's essential to seek help. There are many support groups and rehab facilities that can help you break this hard and vicious cycle. It's also important to understand how this addiction started and why it's important to you in the first place. This often requires some introspection and self-reflection, which a therapist or counselor can help you work through. Regardless of your choice of action, surrounding yourself with positive influences and avoiding triggers that could lead to a relapse is crucial. Remember, recovery is a lifelong journey, and it's important to take it one day at a time. By practicing self-care, surrounding yourself with supportive people, and seeking professional help when needed, you can overcome social media addiction and regain control of your life. When it comes to social media usage, it's important to be aware of the potential harms and take steps to protect yourself. One way to do this is to set limits on how much time you spend on social media each day. This could involve designating a specific time to check your accounts and sticking to it as much as possible. Additionally, you could consider deleting or deactivating accounts that do not bring you positive feelings or valuable information. Another serious issue related to social media is cyberstalking, which affects over 7 million US residents each year. If you are being stalked online, it is crucial to take immediate action by blocking the person, reporting them to the platform, and contacting the police. Legal action may also be necessary to protect yourself. If the stalker knows where you live, work, or spend time with friends, it may be necessary to work with the police to ensure your safety. Privacy is also a major concern when it comes to social media. With the rise of social media usage, it is more important than ever to protect your personal information and be cautious about who you interact with online. It's important to be aware of potential scams and phishing attempts, and to never share personal information with anyone you don't know and trust. Of all the issues discussed, it's difficult to say which poses the greatest danger to the average individual. Each person's situation is unique, and what may be a serious threat to one person may not be as concerning to another. It's important for individuals to be aware of the potential harms associated with social media usage and take steps to protect themselves accordingly. As for personal challenges, everyone has faced their own obstacles on the path to creating a better life. It could be overcoming addiction, managing a mental health condition, or working through a difficult personal relationship. Whatever the challenge may be, it's important to recognize that it takes time and effort to overcome, and to be kind to yourself along the way. Life is full of challenges, and while some can be overwhelming, others are manageable with a positive outlook and the right strategies. These inconvenient but manageable challenges may seem small and insignificant, but they can accumulate and affect our overall well-being if left unaddressed. By adopting a growth mindset, being resourceful, and developing problem-solving skills, we can overcome these challenges and turn them into opportunities for personal growth and development. Remember, no matter how small or trivial these challenges may seem, every victory counts towards building resilience and self-confidence. By managing these challenges effectively, we can improve our quality of life and achieve our goals. We'll see you back here again. Thank you for watching this video. Change Grow. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community.